Hi, I'm Craig Engstrom, co-owner of Covert Investigative Services, a full-service private investigation company located in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you face a child custody case, it means that, unfortunately, you are in the process of divorce or divorced already. And we know that's a bummer. Usually, separations are much more amicable. But no matter how glad you are to get away from your baby daddy or baby mama, divorce is always difficult for kids. And if you think that your child will be in danger while staying with the other parent, you should get ready to go to court to obtain full custody of the child. At Covert Investigative Services, our investigative team has more than 35 years of experience. So trust us, we've seen a lot of terrible stuff. But the satisfaction that we get from knowing that a child is safe because of the evidence that we've obtained makes us very proud. In this vidcast, we would like to share with you some very basic advice about working through child custody issues. First and foremost, the most important piece of advice that we can give you is to always follow the court order thoroughly. Don't let emotions get in the way. This means, for example, that a judge sets specific dates when the children can be present with a parent. And on those days, you better make sure that you're not sick, not taking time off, because ultimately that could affect the judgment towards you. Because you do not want to end up losing custody of your child, any missed days, such as being busy, sick, or just simply too lazy, is not going to be very positive. So always follow the orders in terms of dates, and also be sure to follow the orders in terms of anything else that is specified. For example, if you can only have 2 hours, don't make it a big deal at the end of that 2 hours. You want to put on the most positive face possible. Alright, number 2, and you're already thinking about your behavior, so the next thing you should do is to monitor the behavior of the other parent. Especially if your "I wish I had never met my ex" has harmful habits such as hanging out with bad company, drinking too much alcohol, or you name it. Things could be a lot worse, and we have seen a lot worse. So in any case, you want to be very attentive to what the other parent is doing. Of course, if you happen to see of this unruly behavior or questionable activities, you should inform the court immediately, particularly if those activities are quite harmful. Remember that underage children cannot be left unattended under any circumstances, and an unmarried parent of your ex-spouse should not stay overnight if children are present at the same house. So just be attentive. And reasonably, the next step after monitoring the behavior of the other parent would be provide tangible proof that such harmful behaviors are taking place. In some cases, you might just document this in journal entries. In other cases, however, you might need high-quality video surveillance in order to prove in court that the other person is being harmful. And that's where a private investigator can help you, especially if you are struggling with the previous issue, that is, obtaining high-quality evidence. The PI will help you get the evidence of inappropriate behavior of the other parent to help protect your children from possible harm that they can be exposed to. But remember to hire PIs only when you are sure that your children can suffer in any way from the inappropriate behavior of the second parent, because otherwise you may end up losing your money. And more importantly, you simply don't want to deprive your child of the other parent's attention simply because you're trying to get back. When you start an investigation, that evidence can be interpreted in many ways, so you want to make sure that you hire a private investigator that's going to be taking evidence that can be interpreted appropriately. And the logical conclusion from our previous points is the last and final point: filing the court papers for full custody of the child. Of course, it is at this time that you will want to hire a legal professional to help you if you haven't done so already. However, by bringing high-quality evidence to the meeting with your attorney is going to be quite helpful. So do not hesitate to eliminate your children from bad influence of the second parent if there is any, and file for full custody immediately and be ready to supply high-quality evidence of their behaviors. And always remember, do not allow your emotions to control you, as you may become the irrational person that looks vengeful. Haters gonna hate, but don't take the bait. Just wait, and with the right evidence, things will go from bad to great.